Get ready for an exciting lineup of new releases. In this video, we'll explore all the upcoming DJI cameras and drones, highlighting the latest features, upgrades, and what to expect from the industry leader in aerial and imaging technology. Let's begin. The DJI Mavic series has always been a leader in drone technology, and with the release of the DJI Mavic 4 Pro, they've set the bar even higher. With new features, a killer camera setup, and some notable upgrades, the Mavic 4 Pro has created quite the buzz. But as with every release, there's always the good, the bad, and the concerns. Today, we're breaking down everything we know about the Mavic 4 Pro, both the exciting features and the areas that might leave you scratching your head. Let's get straight into it. If you've ever used a DJI drone, you know how convenient it is to just unfold and fly. Well, the Mavic 4 Pro is taking that convenience to a whole new level. One of the first things we noticed is the auto power on feature. Gone are the days of double pressing the power button. Now, as soon as you unfold the drone, it powers on automatically, getting you airborne faster. How cool is that? But that's just the beginning. Another huge upgrade is the quieter flight. The Mavic 4 Pro is equipped with low-noise propellers that reduce the sound while flying. Not only does this make for a more pleasant flying experience, but it also increases flight time, pushing it to an impressive 50 minutes. And let's not forget the controller. The Mavic 4 Pro will come with the new DJI RC Pro 2 controller, which includes a foldable screen holder. It also supports DJI's upgraded OcuSync 4 transmission system, which means better range and more reliable connectivity. But there's a catch. If you're hoping to use your Mavic 3's battery or controller, you're out of luck. They won't be compatible with the Mavic 4 Pro, so you'll have to invest in the new gear. Now this is where things get really exciting. The Mavic 4 Pro has a camera system that could blow your mind. It's equipped with 3 sensors, each with unique features that are built for a variety of shooting conditions. The main camera features a 24mm equivalent 4x3 CMOS sensor with dual native ISO, allowing for better low-light performance. It also comes with an electronic ND filter, giving you more control over exposure, especially when flying in bright conditions. And it doesn't stop there. The Mavic 4 Pro also includes a medium telephoto camera with a 50mm equivalent 1x1.3 or 1x1.5-inch sensor. This is designed for shots that need more zoom without compromising image quality. Plus, there's a third camera, a telephoto camera with a 166mm equivalent 1-1.5-inch sensor. If you've been looking for a drone that can capture fine details from a distance, the Mavic 4 Pro has you covered. What's the catch? Well, the rumored 100-megapixel photo mode that had everyone excited is not exactly what it seems. It turns out, it's not just one sensor capturing 100 megapixels. Instead, it's a multi-frame capture technique, which means the drone will stitch together multiple shots to create ultra-detailed images. It's a clever trick, but it might not be quite as straightforward as it initially seemed. Cine Edition is where things get serious. If you're someone who creates high-quality videos, whether for professional projects or just personal passion, this version is built for you. DJI has packed in ProRes 4:22 HQ and 44:44 XQ support, which are top-tier video formats. These formats retain more details, offer better color grading options, and give you far more flexibility when editing. If you've ever struggled with compression issues or lost quality during post-production, this will be a game changer. And let's talk about the gimbal, because DJI is stepping it up here too. The Mavic 4 Pro Cine Edition comes with an improved gimbal that now has a plus or minus 90-degree tilt range. What does that mean for us? Well, it means more freedom to capture shots from unique angles without losing stability. Whether you want a smooth cinematic top-down shot or need true portrait mode footage without cropping, this upgrade makes a big difference. It's clear that DJI is targeting filmmakers and content creators with this model. But of course, all these features come at a price. If you're serious about aerial cinematography, this might just be worth the investment. But for casual users, maybe not. Let's talk about storage, because DJI is making sure you don't have to constantly swap memory cards or transfer files in the middle of a shoot. The Mavic 4 Pro comes with a solid 512 gigabytes of onboard storage. That's already a big jump from what we're used to, and for most users, it's more than enough. You can shoot tons of high-quality footage without worrying about running out of space too quickly. But what if you need more? Well, that's where the Cine Edition really shines. This version comes packed with a massive 2 terabytes of onboard storage. Yes, you read that right, 2 terabytes. That's a huge leap from the previous Mavic models. If you're someone who shoots long, high-resolution videos, especially in ProRes formats, this extra space is going to be a lifesaver. You won't have to constantly offload files, and you can capture longer sessions without interruptions. Of course, more storage is great, but it also raises a question. Is 2 terabytes necessary for everyone? Probably not. If you're just flying for fun or making short videos, 512 gigabytes is plenty. But for professionals, that extra storage could be a desired addition. DJI has always been known for its excellent obstacle avoidance systems, and the Mavic 4 Pro is no exception. It includes high-resolution fisheye lenses and forward-facing IR LiDAR for improved detection. These upgrades should make the Mavic 4 Pro better at avoiding obstacles, even in tricky environments where GPS might not be reliable. However, one concern we've seen is that while the new system sounds great in theory, it remains to be seen how well it performs in real-world conditions, especially when flying in areas with a lot of obstacles or unpredictable weather. While the Mavic 4 Pro has a lot of exciting features, it's not without its downsides. One of the most talked about concerns is the compatibility issue. As mentioned, the Mavic 3's batteries and remote controllers won't work with the Mavic 4 Pro, which means you'll need to buy everything new. If you already own a Mavic 3 or have invested in its accessories, that's a bit of a letdown. Another issue we've heard about is the price. The Mavic 4 Pro, especially the Cine Edition, is a serious investment. While the camera and video quality are top tier, the cost might be out of reach for hobbyists or those just starting with drones. It's definitely a pro-level machine, and the price tag reflects that. There's also the question of whether all the new features are necessary for most drone users. Do we really need a 100 megapixel photo mode, or is it just a fancy gimmick? And while the low-noise propellers are great, they might not be noticeable for casual users. For professional photographers and filmmakers, these upgrades are essential, but for the average drone pilot, they might not make that big of a difference. At the end of the day, the DJI Mavic 4 Pro is a powerful drone packed with some seriously impressive features. The upgraded camera system with multiple sensors gives us more flexibility and better image quality than ever before. The improved obstacle avoidance system adds another layer of safety, making flights smoother and more reliable. Plus, the new controller, auto power on feature, and quieter propellers make it easier and more enjoyable to use. DJI has clearly worked hard to refine the experience for both professionals and serious drone enthusiasts. But let's be real, it's not perfect. The lack of compatibility with Mavic 3 batteries and controllers is frustrating, especially for those who already own DJI gear. The price tag is also something to consider, as it's definitely on the higher end. And while the advanced features are exciting, not everyone will need them. If you're a casual user, you might be paying for extras you won't fully use. Still, if top-tier camera quality and cutting-edge drone technology are what you're after, the Mavic 4 Pro is a strong contender. It's all about deciding if the investment is worth it for you. The DJI Mini 5 Pro is quickly becoming one of the most anticipated drones in the DJI lineup, generating a significant buzz in the drone community. Even though DJI recently released the Neo, a compact, palm-sized vlogging drone, the excitement for the Mini series remains strong. Enthusiasts are eagerly waiting to see what the Mini 5 Pro will bring to the table. Known for its incredible aerial photography in a tiny, portable package, The Mini series has always been a go-to for users looking to capture stunning landscapes and breathtaking shots. So, what can we expect from the DJI Mini 5 Pro? In this video, we'll dive into some of the rumored features, possible upgrades, and release date expectations, as well as whether DJI might face some challenges balancing performance and the all-important weight limit. The DJI Mini series holds a special place for drone enthusiasts, especially those who want a high-quality drone that's compact, easy to carry, and still capable of producing professional-level results. But as DJI pushes forward with new releases, it's getting harder to implement major upgrades without making some compromises. For instance, enhancing the camera or battery capacity might push the drone's weight past the critical 250 grams mark, which is a huge selling point for the Mini series. Staying under this weight limit allows users in the US to fly their mini drones without needing an FAA license, making it much more accessible and easier to use. That's why the sub 250 gram weight is so crucial. So, DJI has a bit of a challenge. How can they improve the Mini 5 Pro without losing the weight advantage that's made the series so popular? One of the most talked about leaks is the potential inclusion of LiDAR technology. If true, this would be the first time DJI has ever put LiDAR on an ultralight drone. LiDAR, for those who aren't familiar, uses laser beams to measure distances and create a detailed 3D map of the environment. On the Air 3S, it's used to improve obstacle detection, which makes flying in complex environments much safer. But here's the kicker. LiDAR is great, but it's especially useful in low light conditions or at night. Now, why does that matter? Well, most drone flights happen during the day, where LiDAR's benefits are more limited. So while the idea of putting this technology on the Mini 5 Pro is groundbreaking, the real-world impact might not be as game-changing as it sounds for most users. That said, it's still an exciting feature, especially if you fly in tricky environments or during the golden hours of dawn and dusk. Another interesting leak points to more powerful motors on the Mini 5 Pro. The leaked images show vented motors, which hint at better cooling and possibly more thrust. This could mean the Mini 5 Pro will have improved flight performance, especially in windy conditions, a common challenge for lighter drones. However, with the weight limit of 249 grams, you have to wonder, where's DJI making the trade-offs? The battery is the most likely candidate. A bigger, more powerful motor typically requires more juice, which could mean a slightly reduced flight time compared to the Mini 4 Pro. DJI might have also cut weight in other areas, perhaps by using lighter materials for the frame or simplifying some internal components. It's all speculation at this point, but it's clear that DJI is pushing the limits of what can be done within this weight class. The first spy photos of the DJI Mini 5 Pro surfaced on Weibo, a popular Chinese microblogging site, and they've set the drone community buzzing. The photos show a drone that looks very similar to its predecessor, but with subtle differences. The most noticeable change? Those vented motors we mentioned earlier. But there's more. The airframe itself appears slightly redesigned, possibly to accommodate the new tech without tipping the scales over the 249 grams mark. What's interesting is how DJI is managing to maintain the signature lightweight build while potentially adding new, high-tech features. It's a balancing act, and if these leaks are accurate, DJI might have pulled off something pretty impressive here. Rumors are swirling in drone forums that DJI might upgrade the sensor to a 1-inch one. This would be a big leap from the Mini 4 Pro's 1x1.3-inch sensor. For photographers and videographers, a larger sensor would mean sharper details, better low-light performance, and richer colors. You'd be able to capture more light, which improves image quality, especially in tricky lighting conditions like dawn or dusk. So, whether you're shooting a sunrise, a dimly lit cityscape, or a scenic landscape, the footage would look much more vibrant and detailed. However, don't expect a massive jump in resolution. DJI seems more focused on improving dynamic range and clarity rather than just cranking up the pixel count. And honestly, that's probably a smarter approach. After all, what really makes footage pop isn't just the number of pixels, but how well those pixels are utilized. More details, less noise, and better color reproduction are what drone enthusiasts are after. Another exciting rumor about the Mini 5 Pro is its AI tracking capabilities. Drone users have been asking for better tracking for years, especially for action-packed scenes like filming fast-moving vehicles, sports, or any situation where keeping the subject in frame is critical. If DJI can enhance the Mini 5's AI tracking, allowing it to lock onto subjects with greater accuracy and follow them seamlessly, it would be a game changer for those looking to create dynamic, fast-paced content. This improvement could make the Mini 5 Pro an even better option for action videographers or anyone who enjoys filming outdoor adventures. The Mini 5 Pro might come with 5G connectivity. With 5G, you'd get smoother real-time video transmission, better control, and higher resolution live feeds. For professionals, this could be a huge upgrade. You could fly the drone farther with less lag and get a crystal clear view from the camera, even in busy, signal-dense environments. For hobbyists and pros alike, this could make remote flying even more reliable and enjoyable. With all these new features, something's got to give, right? The leaked details suggest the battery could be one of the areas where DJI had to make some compromises. While there's no official word yet on flight time, it's reasonable to expect it might not be as long as the Mini 4 Pros. The Mini 4 Pro offers 34 to 40 minutes of flight time in ideal conditions, but with more powerful motors and possibly the LiDAR system, the Mini 5 Pro might shave off a few minutes. If DJI can maintain or even extend that battery life, while keeping the drone under 250 grams, it would be a huge win. Longer flight times mean less time swapping out batteries and more time capturing the perfect shot. When can we expect the Mini 5 Pro? DJI tends to follow an annual release cycle with its Mini series, which means we could see the Mini 5 Pro hit the market as soon as November. This timing would align with DJI's typical schedule, giving them plenty of time to fine-tune the Mini 5 and get it ready for eager fans. But the big question remains, what will the final version look like, and how much will it really improve on the already excellent Mini 4 Pro? So, what do we have? A lightweight, ultra-compact drone that could come with LiDAR technology and stronger motors, all while staying under 249 grams. DJI seems to be pushing the boundaries of what's possible in an ultralight drone. And while we can't be 100% sure about every feature until the official release, the signs are pointing towards something special. The possible addition of LiDAR is definitely one of the most intriguing leaks. It could open up a whole new realm of flight precision, especially in challenging environments. But we have to ask ourselves how practical it'll be for the average user. Sure, it sounds impressive, but for most of us, drone flying happens during the day. However, if you're someone who loves flying during dawn or dusk, that LiDAR technology could prove to be a real asset for smoother, safer flights. It's exciting, but we'll have to wait and see how much of an impact it really has on everyday flights. On the other hand, the rumored upgrade to stronger motors has us all excited. More powerful motors could mean better performance in windy conditions, and we all know how frustrating it can be when your drone struggles to stay steady in a breeze. If DJI can boost the Mini 5's power without significantly reducing battery life, that alone could be worth the upgrade for a lot of users. Of course, with more powerful motors comes the question of battery life. The Mini 4 Pro already offers solid flight time, but if these leaks are true, we might see a slight dip in how long we can stay in the air. It's something to keep in mind, especially for those of us who enjoy long flights or don't want to be swapping batteries mid-session. Let's not forget the camera. The rumored 1-inch sensor would be a huge leap forward for those of us who prioritize image quality. A larger sensor means better low-light performance, more detail, and richer colors. That's the kind of upgrade that could take your aerial photography to the next level. It's clear that DJI is focusing more on improving dynamic range and clarity, which, let's be honest, matters a lot more than simply adding more pixels. So if you're into shooting landscapes or capturing those golden hour moments, the Mini 5 Pro could be exactly what you've been waiting for. Then there's the possibility of enhanced AI tracking. For content creators and action enthusiasts, this could be a game changer. Imagine being able to lock onto your subject with even more precision, capturing fast-moving scenes like a pro. If DJI pulls this off, It could set a new standard for compact drones and make the Mini 5 Pro a top pick for those of us who love outdoor adventures or shooting dynamic videos. The potential inclusion of 5G connectivity is another feature that's worth mentioning. Smoother video transmission and more reliable control. Sign us up! It's the kind of feature that could make a real difference, especially if you're flying in crowded areas or relying on real-time feedback for your shots. For professionals and enthusiasts alike, this would add a whole new layer of convenience and control. Of course, there are still some questions hanging in the air. Will DJI be able to keep the drone under that critical 250-gram weight limit while packing in all these new features? It's a tough balance, but if they manage to do it, the Mini 5 Pro could continue to dominate the ultralight drone market. The weight limit is a huge selling point, especially for those of us who don't want to deal with extra regulations. As for the release date, if DJI sticks to their usual timeline, we could see the Mini 5 Pro as early as November. And while it's always tempting to jump on the latest model, the real question will be whether the upgrades are significant enough to justify upgrading from the Mini 4 Pro. We'll have to wait and see, but one thing's for sure, the DJI Mini 5 Pro is shaping up to be an exciting addition to the drone world. In the end, it's clear that DJI is once again aiming to push the boundaries of what's possible in an ultralight drone. Whether it's LiDAR, stronger motors, or an upgraded camera, the Mini 5 Pro has the potential to be one of the most exciting drones of the year. We can't wait to see how it all comes together. Hold on tight, because DJI seems ready to set the bar higher with the long-rumored Osmo Pocket 4. Though we haven't had an official announcement yet, the leaks are enough to stir up some serious excitement. If even half of these rumors pan out, we could be witnessing a revolution in portable camera technology. This isn't just a minor update. From what we're hearing, the Pocket 4 could be a game changer for vloggers, creators, and anyone looking to step up their mobile video quality. So what exactly makes the DJI Pocket 4 a hot topic right now? Let's start by looking at one of the most exciting aspects, the design and build. From what we've heard, the DJI Pocket 4 is expected to have a slightly larger frame, coming in at around 190 grams, while it's expected to retain that pocket-friendly appeal. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why the size increase? Well, it seems like DJI is making room for a bigger screen, potentially a 2.5-inch rotating touchscreen. This could be a game changer, especially compared to the 2-inch display on the Pocket 3. Not only is it larger, but it's also rumored to pack 480 by 800 resolution with 800 nits of brightness. That means when you're out in the sun, trying to frame that perfect shot or navigate through menus, you won't be squinting at your screen. The larger display could make the camera much more user-friendly, especially for those of us who like to shoot in all sorts of conditions. Plus, it will have some tweaks in the ergonomics department. With an improved grip texture and better button placement, it should feel even more comfortable in hand, especially during long shooting sessions. If you've ever tried holding a camera for hours, you'll appreciate this change. And for travelers or vloggers, comfort is key when you're using a camera all day. It is shaping up to be that go-to compact camera that you won't mind holding for extended periods. Under the hood, the Pocket 4 is expected to pack a punch with a 1-inch CMOS sensor and a 20mm f2.0 lens. For those in the know, that's a serious upgrade for image sharpness and low light performance. Essentially, whether you're shooting in dim light or bright sun, you can expect crisp, detailed shots every time. And here's something that will likely catch the attention of serious creators. The ISO range for video is 50 to 6400, but for stills, it might go up to 16,000, which gives it incredible flexibility in low light. This means the Pocket 4 could give you incredible flexibility in various lighting conditions, from capturing clear nighttime footage to shooting in broad daylight without compromising on image quality. Color fidelity is also something to look forward to. It is rumored to support 10-bit color depth, D-Log-M, and HDR recording. That means you get more data to work with during color grading in post-production. Think of it like this. More color depth means more control over the final look of your footage. When it comes to video quality, DJI might just blow us away with the Pocket 4. Rumors suggest 4K video recording at a mind-blowing 240 frames per second. Yep, that's double the slow motion capacity of the Pocket 3. This opens up possibilities for cinematic slow-motion footage, capturing every detail with incredible clarity. The 1-inch sensor plays a big role here too, delivering sharper images, better performance in low-light situations, and a wider dynamic range. So whether you're filming a high-energy sports event or an epic landscape at dusk, the Pocket 4 could give you all the tools to produce professional-level footage in the palm of your hand. The new processor is also expected to handle larger data rates and enhance computational photography. This means faster workflows, better image processing, and real-time HDR previews. For vloggers who are constantly on the move and need to turn around content quickly, these upgrades will streamline the entire process. Autofocus has always been a bit hit or miss with the Pocket series. The Pocket 3 also had issues with focus hunting, but that said, the Pocket 4 will come with phase detection, autofocus, and eye tracking. If this is true, the camera will have much smoother, more reliable focusing, especially when shooting fast-moving subjects. Imagine you're vlogging while walking through a busy street, and the camera locks onto your face without losing focus. This would make the Pocket 4 an excellent tool for action shooters and vloggers alike. And if you're someone who loves active vlogging or capturing action shots, you'll appreciate the rumored ActiveTrack 7.0. This upgrade could combine phase detection with eye tracking to give you precise subject tracking, ensuring that your footage stays smooth and in focus, even when your subject is darting around the frame. This could be a massive improvement over its predecessors. Now, what about battery life? For any portable camera, this can make or break the user experience. Thankfully, the rumors hint at some major improvements. The Pocket 4 might come with a more efficient power management system, which means longer recording times, even with that larger screen and powerful processor. Fast charging also seems to be in the cards, with reports suggesting the Pocket 4 could reach a full charge in just 25 minutes using DJI's PD charger. That's a nice improvement over the 32-minute charge time of the Pocket 3. So, not only do you get more recording time, but when you do need to recharge, it's quicker. While the exact battery capacity is still under wraps, we're expecting it to exceed the Pocket 3's 1,300 mAh battery. Longer shoots, faster charging. That's a win-win for creators who are always on the move. Plus, heat management is rumored to improve as well, which means you can shoot longer without worrying about the camera overheating. Speaking of movement, the gimbal stabilization on the DJI Pocket 4 is also expected to get an upgrade. While DJI is known for its mechanical stabilization, the Pocket 4 might combine that with advanced electronic stabilization algorithms. This means smoother footage, even during high-motion scenarios like fast pans or action shots. For content creators who want cinematic quality footage, this could be a significant advantage. Of course, all these amazing upgrades come at a price, and it isn't going to come cheap. Based on what we've heard, the DJI Pocket 4 might be priced at $699 for the standard version and $799 for the Creator Combo. Yes, it's a price bump from the Pocket 3, but with all the new features and improvements, it's likely to be worth it for serious creators who need a powerful portable tool. As for when we can expect it, the Pocket 4 is rumored to drop either in late 2026 or early 2027, following DJI's typical 3-year release cycle. If these leaks turn out to be accurate, the wait could definitely be worth it. Is the DJI Pocket 4 really worth the hype? Based on what we've seen from the leaks, we'd say it definitely looks like something that'll catch the attention of content creators, especially for those of us who need a portable camera that doesn't compromise on quality. The larger screen and better ergonomics might seem like small updates, but for anyone who's spent time fumbling with tiny controls, these changes could make a huge difference. It feels like DJI is really listening to what we need in the field. Something easy to handle without sacrificing precision. The 1-inch sensor paired with the 20mm f2.0 lens stands out as one of the key upgrades. We've all been there, shooting in low light, only to end up with grainy footage or blurry photos. But with a larger sensor, we could be looking at much better performance, even in trickier lighting conditions. It's almost like they've built this camera with both casual vloggers and serious filmmakers in mind. If you're into color grading or fine-tuning your shots in post, The addition of 10-bit color depth, HDR recording, and D-Log-M means there's a lot more room to work with. It feels like a tool that could really grow with us, whether we're just getting started or already established. And then there's the potential for 4K video at 240 frames per second. We're excited about that. Imagine the kind of creative shots we could pull off with ultra slow motion footage, whether it's capturing action, nature, or just adding a cinematic flair to everyday moments. That's a feature that would definitely make the Pocket 4 stand out. Pair that with improved stabilization and faster autofocus, and suddenly we've got a camera that can handle a lot of different scenarios without us having to worry about shaky footage or missing the perfect shot. Battery life is another area that seems to be getting a boost, and let's be honest, that's something we all care about. Longer recording times mean less stress about having to pack extra batteries or constantly worry about recharging. Fast charging is also a nice touch. There's nothing worse than being mid-shoot and having to sit around waiting for the camera to power up again. It looks like DJI is addressing some of the pain points we've had in the past, making it easier for us to just focus on creating. Now, all of this is based on leaks, so we have to temper our excitement a bit. We won't know for sure until the official announcement, but if these features are anything to go by, the Pocket 4 could be a real game changer. It's not just another minor upgrade. It seems like DJI is genuinely trying to push the envelope here. If you've been on the fence about upgrading your gear or adding a portable camera to your kit, this could be the one that checks all the boxes. What's refreshing about the Pocket 4, based on what we know, is that it feels like it's been designed for real users. People like us who need a balance between portability and performance. It's not just about cramming in more features for the sake of it. It seems like DJI is focusing on practical improvements that would actually make a difference in how we use the camera day to day. So, is it worth considering? Absolutely. We think the Pocket 4 has the potential to be a solid investment, especially if you're looking for a camera that can handle a variety of situations while still being small enough to fit in your pocket. The combination of better image quality, more advanced video features, and improved usability makes it a very compelling option. If the leaks hold true, this could easily become one of the best tools for mobile content creators, and we can't wait to see how it performs in real-world scenarios. There's something brewing in the camera industry, and it's not coming from the usual suspects. DJI, a name more closely associated with drones and gimbals, might just be about to shake things up in a way no one saw coming. Remember how DJI disrupted the market with products like the Ronin 4D or the compact yet powerful Osmo Pocket? Well, it looks like they're about to do it again, this time with a mirrorless camera. But let's not jump to conclusions too fast. What we know is still a bit mysterious, but here's what we can piece together. Let's rewind a bit. Remember how DJI took over Hasselblad? That wasn't just a flex. DJI's been using Hasselblad's medium format cameras for their drones, but rumor has it they're now going full frame with a mirrorless camera that's not only affordable, but will also cater to both photographers and filmmakers. Word on the street is it's coming in 2025, and based on DJI's history of innovation, this isn't something we can ignore. When we talk about DJI and cameras, we're not talking about the kind of cameras you use to take family photos on vacation. No, this is the kind of camera you'd expect to see on a major film set or a content creator's YouTube rig. DJI's expertise in imaging technology from their drones and stabilizers, like the Ronin 4D, gives us a hint about what might be in store. DJI has been building a reputation in camera tech, but the mirrorless camera market, that's a whole new game. This would be a huge leap for the company, which has already dominated the drone and gimbal industries, but has not yet ventured into the camera body space, at least not in the traditional sense. Sources close to the matter suggest that DJI's mirrorless camera could directly compete with industry giants like Sony, Canon, and Nikon. While nothing is confirmed yet, the buzz is undeniable. The question is, what could this camera bring to the table that would set it apart? Before diving into speculation, it's important to understand the kind of innovation DJI has already brought to the table. DJI's most notable successes in the camera world have come from its drone technology and compact gimbals. The DJI Pocket series, for example, is considered one of the best vlogging cameras around, offering ease of use, portability, and stabilization in a sleek, small form. Then there's the DJI Ronin 4D, a cinematic camera system that's designed for professionals in the film industry. This camera is equipped with incredible features like built-in stabilization and a gimbal system that rivals any Hollywood setup. The Ronin 4D showcases DJI's deep expertise in camera technology, and it's likely this same innovation would be applied to a potential mirrorless system. But the game changer here might be DJI's ownership of Hasselblad, a brand synonymous with medium-format cameras known for their high image quality. With Hasselblad in their portfolio, DJI has the resources to create a camera system that delivers exceptional image sensors and superior image quality. So what could a DJI mirrorless camera look like? If the rumors are accurate, DJI's new mirrorless system would sit somewhere between their consumer-grade DJI Pocket series and the professional-grade Hasselblad cameras. This would place DJI directly in competition with the likes of Sony, Canon, and Nikon, who have long been the dominant forces in the mirrorless camera market. And as DJI owns Hasselblad, the prestigious medium-format brand known for its exceptional image quality, this means we could be looking at a camera with some seriously impressive image sensors, possibly even something inspired by Hasselblad's technology. These sensors, often sourced from Sony, could provide incredible dynamic range and color accuracy, making this new camera attractive to both professional photographers and filmmakers. Also, DJI's history with user-friendly design could play a huge role in how their camera stacks up against the competition. If you've ever used a DJI drone or gimbal, you know that ease of use is one of the company's biggest strengths, and it's exactly this that could set DJI apart from brands like Sony, Canon, and Nikon. Current mirrorless cameras, especially at the pro level, often come with complex menus and connectivity issues. That's where DJI could swoop in with its expertise. DJI is best known for its gimbals and stabilization technology, which is light years ahead of what's currently available in most mirrorless cameras. The Ronin 4D, for example, is already an industry favorite for high-end video production. Now imagine that level of stabilization in a mirrorless camera. Think about the smooth handheld shots you could pull off without even needing a gimbal. That's going to be a game changer for filmmakers and content creators who want cinematic shots on the go. Then there's the modular design. This could be a huge win for professionals who need different setups for different projects. Whether you're shooting in the studio, in the field, or on a movie set, being able to customize the camera for your needs could make it the go-to tool for photographers and filmmakers alike. Think of it like a Swiss Army knife, everything you need in one adaptable package. Another rumored detail is that DJI might lean into Hasselblad's Scandinavian-inspired minimalism for the design. If true, expect clean lines, a retro vibe, and an interface that's actually easy to navigate, something a lot of cameras still struggle with. Think of the Fuji X series cameras with their classic look, but modern tech inside. If DJI pulls this off, it could appeal to photographers who want a camera that looks as good as it shoots. One of the frustrations for modern photographers and videographers is the slow and sometimes complicated process of transferring images and videos from camera to computer or cloud storage. While some companies are improving this area, DJI could take things even further. We've seen advanced connectivity in some of their other products like the DJI Mavic 3 drone, which allows for seamless integration with smartphones and other devices. DJI could implement similar technology into their mirrorless camera, offering wireless photo transfers or even direct uploads to cloud storage, something we haven't seen in many of the existing mirrorless systems. Even internal storage like the 64 GB seen in the Leica M11 or the 1 TB storage in DJI's Mavic 3 drone could become an option. This would eliminate the need for photographers to carry external hard drives or SD cards, streamlining the entire workflow. DJI has shown time and time again that they understand the importance of versatility in the gear market. Take the DJI Ronin 4D, for example. The camera supports multiple interchangeable lens systems, including the DL mount, L mount, and E mount. This flexibility could be crucial if DJI chooses to offer multiple lens mounts for their mirrorless camera. Offering compatibility with different lens types would open the door for a wide range of photographers and videographers to use the gear they already own, which makes DJI's mirrorless system even more attractive. This kind of lens compatibility is something that could place DJI's mirrorless camera ahead of the competition, especially for those who want flexibility in their setups. Now, breaking into the mirrorless market won't be easy. Sony, Canon, and Nikon have decades of experience and loyal users who've invested heavily in their ecosystems. But DJI has something those brands don't: an outsider's perspective. They're not bogged down by tradition, which means they can innovate in ways the others might not. They've got the tech, the engineering expertise, image stabilization, and intuitive design that could introduce a new wave of innovation that has been sorely lacking in the current market. With cameras like the A7R6, Z7 III, and EOS R6 Mark III leading the charge, DJI's entry would inject some much-needed competition into the mix. Sure, there are challenges ahead. Lens compatibility is one area DJI will need to address. They're part of the L-mount alliance, which helps, but they'll still need to offer solid native glass if they want to be taken seriously. And of course, they'll need to convince pros that their system is worth investing in over the long term. But if DJI can pull off what we're hearing in these leaks, they just might pull some users away from the big three. DJI's potential entry into the mirrorless camera market could mark the beginning of a major shift. If the rumors surrounding DJI's potential mirrorless camera are true, we could be witnessing a major shakeup in the photography and filmmaking world. DJI has long been known for its game-changing innovations in drones and gimbals, but stepping into the mirrorless camera market would represent a bold new frontier for the company. If they can bring the same level of excellence to their cameras as they have to their other products, it could significantly impact the competitive landscape. DJI's expertise in stabilization, demonstrated by their Ronin 4D and Pocket series, sets them apart from traditional camera brands. Imagine a mirrorless camera equipped with the same level of smoothness and ease of use. Content creators and filmmakers would have a powerful tool in their hands, able to produce cinematic shots without the need for additional gear like gimbals. This could be a game changer for on-the-go creators looking for high-quality results with minimal setup. Another compelling aspect is DJI's ownership of Hasselblad, a prestigious name in the photography world. With this acquisition, DJI is well positioned to integrate Hasselblad's high-end image sensors into their mirrorless system. If the rumors about top-tier image quality, dynamic range, and color accuracy prove to be accurate, DJI could carve out a niche in the professional market. Moreover, DJI's potential focus on modular design and connectivity could address major pain points for photographers and videographers. Faster file transfers, better wireless integration, and customizable setups would make their system more appealing, especially for those looking for an all-in-one solution for both photography and video. However, there are hurdles ahead. Breaking into the mirrorless camera market won't be easy. With Sony, Canon, and Nikon holding strong market positions, DJI will need to convince professionals that its camera is worthy of serious investment. Lens compatibility and long-term ecosystem support will also be crucial. In conclusion, DJI's mirrorless camera could become a disruptive force, offering a fresh alternative to the traditional players in the space. If DJI can match its innovative spirit with the quality expected from high-end cameras, this could be the start of something exciting in the world of professional imaging. The DJI Air series has been a favorite among drone enthusiasts, balancing portability, performance, and price. Now, with leaks and rumors about the upcoming DJI Air 4, many are wondering, what kind of upgrades can we expect? Will it be a true leap forward, or just an incremental update? If you're wondering where all these leaks originate, you're not alone. In the world of tech, leaks often come from industry insiders, beta testers, or even accidental product listings. One of the biggest sources for DJI leaks is Jasper Ellens, a well-known name in the drone community. His insights, along with other reliable leakers like Quadro News, have given us glimpses of what might be in store. From leaked prototype images to insider reports, these sources give us a rough idea, but nothing is confirmed until DJI makes an official announcement. Still, looking at past leaks, many have turned out to be accurate. So, while we take them with a grain of salt, they help us get an early look at what to expect. From what we've seen in leaked images, DJI seems to be sticking to the Air series' signature compact and foldable design. This isn't surprising, as portability has always been a key factor in the series' appeal. However, there are some notable refinements. The body appears sleeker, possibly more aerodynamic, which could mean better flight efficiency and handling in windy conditions. Another noticeable detail is the rumored stronger and more durable arms. If true, this could improve stability, particularly for those who fly in challenging environments. One concern is whether these design tweaks might add weight, potentially impacting portability. However, DJI has always been mindful of keeping the Air series travel-friendly, so any weight increase would likely be minimal. We're also hearing that the Air 4 might share some design elements with the Mavic 4, suggesting a more polished, professional look. Could this mean a step closer to Mavic-level performance? That remains to be seen. Perhaps the most exciting aspect of the DJI Air 4 is its potential camera system. The Air 3 introduced a dual camera setup, and rumors suggest the Air 4 could take this further with larger 1-inch sensors for both its wide-angle and telephoto cameras. If true, this would be a major boost for low-light performance and overall image quality. Larger sensors capture more detail, reduce noise, and provide better dynamic range, essential for photographers and videographers who demand high-quality footage. There's also talk about a variable aperture, which would allow for more control over exposure in different lighting conditions. This feature, if included, would give users the ability to create more cinematic shots, especially during sunrise and sunset when lighting can be tricky. Another rumored addition is a mechanical shutter. This would help eliminate rolling shutter distortion, which is common when capturing fast-moving subjects. It's a feature typically found in high-end drones, so seeing it in the Air series would be a major upgrade. But here's something to think about. Will these camera enhancements lead to a higher price? Advanced features come at a cost, and if DJI goes all out on imaging, the Air 4 might creep closer to the price range of higher-end models like the Mavic series. That could make potential buyers think twice about whether they need these improvements, or if the Air 3 is still good enough for their needs. A great drone isn't just about the camera. It also needs to fly well. The Air 3 is already impressed with solid flight stability and obstacle avoidance, and the Air 4 could push these capabilities further. Leaks suggest that DJI is moving away from multiple wide-angle sensors in favor of a more advanced LiDAR-based system. If this turns out to be true, obstacle detection could become more precise, especially in low-light conditions. That's great news for those who fly in complex environments where precise navigation is key. Another improvement could be better AI-powered tracking. Features like Active Track and Return to Home are expected to be even more refined, making the drone easier to control and safer to fly. We're also expecting improvements in transmission range and signal stability. DJI's OcuSync technology has continuously improved with each generation, and a stronger, more reliable connection could be on the horizon. However, one concern is whether these upgrades will demand more processing power, potentially affecting battery efficiency. Smarter sensors and AI-driven navigation are fantastic, but if they drain the battery faster, users might not get the extended flight times they're hoping for. The DJI Air 3 already impressed with its 46-minute flight time, giving pilots plenty of room to capture stunning footage without rushing. Now, leaks hint that the Air 4 might take things further, possibly pushing up to 50 minutes. That's a big deal for aerial photographers and videographers who rely on longer flights to get the perfect shot. More time in the air means fewer battery swaps, which can be frustrating, especially when filming in remote locations. But with every improvement comes a trade-off. A bigger battery could add weight, possibly affecting flight dynamics. Would that mean a slower or less agile drone? That's something we'll have to see. Another question is whether DJI will introduce a brand new battery system. If the Air 4 requires different, pricier batteries, Air 3 users thinking of upgrading might hesitate. Investing in all new accessories can be costly, especially when extra batteries are a must for long shooting days. If DJI keeps the same battery design or offers backward compatibility, That would be great. But if a new system is introduced, we'll have to weigh the benefits against the extra cost. So, when can we actually expect the DJI Air 4 to hit the market? If DJI sticks to its usual 2-year release cycle, a late 20 to 25 launch seems likely. The leaks suggest the drone is well into development, which aligns with this timeline. But what about pricing? The Air 3 launched at $1,099, positioning it as a solid mid-range option. If DJI packs the Air 4 with bigger sensors, advanced LiDAR-based obstacle avoidance, and a longer battery life, we could see the price jump to around $1,200 or more. That starts creeping into high-end drone territory, making buyers question whether to stick with the Air series or stretch their budget for a Mavic. If DJI finds the right balance of price and features, the Air 4 could be a standout option. But if the price climbs too high, it might make upgrading a tougher decision. Overall, the DJI Air 4 is shaping up to be an exciting step forward, with leaks hinting at big upgrades in camera performance, flight efficiency, and safety. A larger sensor could mean better low-light shots, making it an attractive option for photographers and videographers. Improved obstacle avoidance might make flying smoother and safer, giving users more confidence in tricky environments. And if the rumored battery life extension holds up, longer flights without frequent swaps would be a huge win. But with every upgrade comes uncertainty. Will a better sensor and advanced processing push the price higher than expected? Will the new obstacle detection system truly outperform the Air 3s, or is it just a minor refinement? And what about battery efficiency? Will extra power demands cancel out the promised longer flight time? These are questions we won't have concrete answers to until DJI officially unveils the Air 4. For now, all we can do is wait and see. Those already flying an Air 3 might wonder if these changes justify an upgrade, while newcomers may be hoping for a solid mid-range option that doesn't break the bank. One thing's for sure, anticipation is growing and all eyes are on DJI's next move. What if you could capture everything around you in one shot? Rumors are buzzing about new tech that might make this possible. DJI, known for its drones and gimbals, seems to be coming up with some exciting gadgets. 3 new tools might soon help creators make better videos. From crystal clear sound to super stable footage, these rumored devices could change how we create content. You might know DJI for their drones and gimbals, but now they are quite popular for their audio as well. And if the rumors are true, we could soon get a DJI Mic Mini, a smaller, more affordable version of their popular Mic 2. Good audio is crucial for videos, but not everyone can buy expensive gear. If these rumors are true, the Mic Mini could fill this gap. It might be great for creators who want good sound without spending too much money. According to the rumors, the Mic Mini might keep the main features that made the Mic 2 popular. This could mean clear audio and easy pairing, but some people think it might not have some extra features to keep the price low. For example, it might not have a display or advanced controls. The battery life might be shorter than the Mic 2's 14 hours, according to these rumors. But for most creators, this might not be a big problem. You'd still have enough time to record your projects. The best part, if these rumors are true, it's said to be small and easy to carry. You might be able to put it in your pocket or a bag without any trouble. This would be perfect for creators who move around a lot and don't want to carry big heavy gear. This is where the rumors get really interesting. Some people are saying DJI is entering the 360-degree camera market with something called the Osmo 360. Why would this be important? 360 cameras let you capture everything around you. They're great for making immersive content, virtual tours, and action shots, but they can be hard to use. DJI is known for making technology easy to use. So, if the Osmo 360 is real, it could change how people use 360 cameras. It might make 360 videos easier for everyday creators to use. We don't know all the details yet, of course, since these are just rumors. But people who claim to know about DJI's plans say it will have many features. They're guessing it will probably have high resolution, smooth stabilization, and controls that are easy to use. If it exists, the Osmo 360 could be perfect for travel vloggers, real estate agents, or anyone who wants to create immersive content. It would be a new way to tell your story and show the world around you. If the rumours are true, the Mic Mini could make good audio more accessible to more people. The RS4 Mini might become the go-to gimbal for vloggers, and the Osmo 360 could open up new creative possibilities for many people. For professional creators, these rumoured tools would mean more choices. You could pick the right gear for each job without spending too much money. For beginners, it would be a chance to use professional level tools without paying professional level prices. You could improve your skills without spending all your money. These rumours also suggest that DJI is creating new things in different areas. They're not just the drone company anymore. They might be becoming a place where creators can get all kinds of gear. If these products are real, this move would put pressure on other companies like GoPro, Rode, Zhiyun, and Insta360. DJI's range of products would be growing. Soon, you might be able to get all your gear from one brand. This would be convenient for creators because everything would work well together. And about the releases and price, we can only guess about it. But based on past releases, if these rumours are true, we might see these new products in stores in about 3 months. DJI usually releases products pretty quickly after they file paperwork with the FCC. So, what might DJI do next? Maybe we'll see more AI in their products. Or perhaps they'll surprise us with something completely new that we haven't even thought of yet. One thing is certain, the future of content creation is exciting. And if these rumours are true, DJI is playing a big part in shaping that future. If you want to stay informed, keep checking DJI's official websites and social media. They'll have all the details if and when these products are officially announced. Until then, start thinking about the content you could create with these rumoured new tools. There are so many possibilities. Remember, while these rumours are exciting, they're not official yet. The final products, if they exist, might be different from what we've talked about here. But based on DJI's track record, we can expect high-quality, innovative products that will help creators make better content. As technology keeps improving, it's becoming easier for anyone to create professional-looking videos and photos. These rumoured new tools from DJI, if they're real, would be part of that trend. They'd be making it possible for more people to share their stories and ideas with the world. Whether you're a professional filmmaker, a social media influencer, or just someone who likes to make videos for fun, these rumoured DJI products could help you take your content to the next level. They're said to be designed to solve common problems that creators face, like getting good audio, keeping the camera steady, and capturing immersive footage. In the end, it's not about having the most expensive gear. It's about having the right tools to bring your creative vision to life. And that's exactly what DJI seems to be focusing on with these rumoured products. They'd be giving creators more options, more flexibility, and more ways to express themselves. So get ready. The world of content creation might be about to get even more exciting, and if these rumours turn out to be true, you'll be well equipped to be part of that excitement with these new tools from DJI. So, that's all about the upcoming DJI cameras and drones. Do let us know what you think about this. As for everything else, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.